Do not tell them anything. Don't share your idea. Don't share your plan. Now, I'm very cognizant that this is not an original thought on my part, but it's something I've observed to be true. As I get older and reflect on what's going on around us and in the manner in which people conduct themselves and so forth, I've come to learn that the truth is it's best as a young man you learn to be quiet. Something that I've observed of the opposite gender, especially when they're in relationships, they are very good at keeping secrets. They are very good at keeping secrets. Now, I'm not saying when a man and a woman are in a relationship, some things you won't have access to as a person. There may be certain things a man's going through that the woman's not privy to, and vice versa. But I've learned that the issues of money and plans and everything else, it's best that you keep it to yourself. Women have shown time and time again, and family members have observed as well, that if, let's say, they're keeping some money on the side, you won't know about it. They're very good at doing that. Men were too good at opening our mouths wide open. And we're too believing, especially when we're in love. We open our mouths wide open. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do that. And we're busy saying things, right? I'm not saying you should not be honest with your woman, but not everything needs to be put on the table. Not everybody needs to know everything. And that goes for your friends as well. Remember, I've come to learn that the people that are very big on taking action, they are very few. The ones that will put themselves through the grind to are trying to attain certain things, they're very few. Because they have to overcome themselves. They have to overcome laziness. They have to overcome the environment to try and pursue certain dreams. And whenever you do that, you're always a beacon of light. People can see you. Now, just because you're a light doesn't mean you're admired. Some people hate that. Because oftentimes, maybe they missed out on a dream because they did not apply themselves. And here you are showing yourself to be somebody who's a doer. You got up and go about you. You're proactive. You're resourceful. So when you share your idea, people, they harbor a sense of resentfulness towards you. And they wish that you fail. Now, there's something about people wishing things don't go your way. You don't want to be, because we are more than just flesh and blood. You understand that, right? We're more than just flesh and blood. So when you're putting ideas in a way like you feel like you've already achieved it, just by you verbalizing it, you feel like, hey, I got this. I'm going to be, so wealthy, or I'm going to, I can't fail. The majority of people, and I mean it, the majority of people are not wishing you the best. They may smile at you, but they're not. So it's best that you nurture your idea within your heart and your soul and work towards it. Give people very little information. I'm saying this because I've been there and I've done it too many times. The art of being quiet is so integral to your success. You don't need to announce that you're about to start the gym. You don't need to announce that you're about to start dieting. You don't need to announce that you're going vegetarian. People that make a whole bunch of noise are never taking action. Better you silently do it. One day you put your trainers on and you start running. You don't need to announce at work that, hey, before I came to work, did you know I was running? You don't need to. And that goes for bigger plans. Majority of men are older, unfortunately sometimes, they did not maybe get the same opportunities as you did. So they may despise you just because you look like you're going to get it. And the worse off, if you start to make some money, start to get traction, don't announce that to women. Because oftentimes women, I believe that they get with men purely for what they can get from the men. Love is not the primary thing that women go for men. The sugar baby situation, look at Tyrese, all these women that are marrying men. Yes, of course, we cannot despise the fact that love does exist in the world, but we know as men, for the most part, that it's not the looks or the swag that gets a grown woman. So as a man, learn to hold on to your ideas mentally, spiritually, and just pray about it and grind. That's more value to you than you announcing it. And you will learn the skill of silence. Look at the secret societies. They don't tell nobody, and they're busy getting things done. I'm not part of a secret society, but I know that's how they work. So hold on to your idea and get things done and be productive, because you can be very successful. But just don't dilute your powers by being very loose with your mouth.